Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to Living on the Edge. I'm welcoming you back today to the beautiful Royal Caribbean Odyssey of the Seas. I'm cruising for 2 weeks this time from the beautiful Rome, or to be exact, and I probably mispronounce it, but Civitavecchia or something like that, the cruise port here in Italy, which is the closest to Rome. And it's a 2 weeks cruise from here to New York, and quite a few stops in Spain on the way. But yeah, this is going to be a wonderful 2 weeks of crossing. Now, this time I would like to share with you a very unique room that potentially can help you save some money for your next adventure. This time I'm not in a suite, I'm not even in a balcony, I'm simply in an ocean view. However, this room is very unique without the actual upcharge for that. So this whole video is pretty much all about that, to help you guys to find those unique rooms that may be actually worth your attention to make your next cruise more enjoyable. So of course, without keeping you waiting any longer, let's begin. Grab something nice to eat or drink and let's take a look. Okay, so I'll be a little bit quieter here because I want to show you where this room is located. It's actually very front of the ship, and we have this entry door to two rooms, 11508 and 11510, and we are looking at the 510. So we have this nook here. This is 510 with a door right here. This is 58 next to it, but I'm in the 510. So let's open the door, see how it looks like. Welcome. And I remind you, my friends, this is only an ocean view room. So first of all, I will turn you around so we can see the map. Hello, where we are located. As mentioned before, this is room 11510, and this is the map of the ship. So we are on deck number 11, on the very, very, very front of the ship, where you can see this red dot right there. Now, right here, you can see the plan of the ship, and if you see those large squares on each ends of the front of the ship, those are those ocean view cabins, 11510 and the front of it on the very other side. Those are very uniquely shaped. Now, first of all, let's step back and I'll show you this entrance to your room. To be honest, I feel like it's bigger than some junior suites that I actually stayed before. But yeah, this is your entryway, your hallway to your room. I did put my carry-on luggage right there in the corner so you can just have the perspective, so you can see the size of it. It's very wide, very long, very nice, separation between the living space, the bedroom, and of course the entryway. As you enter right here, we have of course full-length mirror right here, almost ceiling to floor, so that's very nice to get ready before any night out. We of course have our thermostat right here, so you can set the temperature and everything you need. Those rooms do require the cards right here, so you need to have a card inside just to activate the electricity, and this will be your master switch to the room. Now, as I turn you around, we first of all see the bed. Now, the bed is a little bit to the side of the entrance, so it's not right facing the door, and this is your bed. It is of course set right now for the Royal King, but of course that can be separated if needed, so you can just ask your room attendant. Plenty of storage here. I'll of course go through everything, but let's first of all take a look around the room. Now, this is the big surprise, because take a look at that. This whole extra space, the room is basically a corner room. So because of that and because of the different layout, we have a very, very spacious area here. So right here is basically just a wall and another carry-on luggage, just so you can again see the size of the space between the wall and the bed. And at the end of this wall, we of course have the sofa, which can be open to a queen size, so easily can accommodate additional 2 people. Now, I will add here, of course, you will see it right now, the photo of how this sofa is open and how it can accommodate it. It's pretty convenient, very nice. And because this room, of course, doesn't have a balcony, it's just an ocean view, we have this window right here with additional armchair and some ottoman right there. So this is very, very, very spacious. I will show you everything in a second. And of course your bathroom is right there. So as you can see, this is very, very spacious room. It almost feels like it easily could be some sort of a suite. But yeah, this is still surprisingly just an ocean view and priced accordingly just as an ocean view. So that's very nice. But let's start with exploring the storage options that we have in this room. So first of all, when you enter, you have this closet right here with 2 doors and 2 drawers right underneath. This one is facing the entrance door, and let's open and see what's inside. So as I open this one, this area is mostly hanging space. On one side is slightly taller because on this side we have 2 drawers, well, 2 shelves I would say, and a safe. The safe is on a smaller side. It is only enough for maybe passport, you know, like jewelry, stuff like that. It is not big enough for a laptop, but still very nice to have it. This is the storage behind those 2 doors. Now let's close this, and I will show you right underneath. As I mentioned, we have 2 drawers, and they're about the same size, pretty deep, very wide. This is your drawers for your additional storage. Now next to the bed, of course, we have nightstands. They don't have any doors. It's those nightstands with openings, just 2 shelves right there. Your phone, of course, night lamps. But in those rooms, we also have on Odyssey those additional storage right here on top. So as we open that, we have additional storage right above your bed, and it's identical on both sides. I can tell that it's quite generous space to store your stuff. And again, because this room is laid out differently, as you can see, above that sofa, there is additional unit like that, which is different from any other room, even the balcony rooms, because you basically get some additional storage. I do like the headboard. I'm not sure if the camera can show, but they're little, you know, it looks like almost, I don't know, Sue or, you know, very nice touch to that. So that's very cute. And let's see, you know, let's check the charging. So on this side, I don't see any charging ports on the walls. However, the trick with those is that you do have the USB on the side of the phone, and you can use it right there to charge your phone. But on the other side of the bed, we can find, of course, the same nightstand, but we also can find a US plug right there. So you can charge, of course, your devices, or if somebody needs a sleep apnea machine or something like that, of course, you could use this outlet right there. And if we look across from the bed, we have the TV. Now, that box above the TV is, I'm not sure what it is, maybe some electrical, but it's not something I found a way to open. You do have this small, I don't know, shelf here. It's probably good for maybe some books or some, you know, magazines, stuff like that. The TV, I would say it's about probably 60-inch or so. And the nice thing is that it actually can move like so towards the sofa, or as I call it, the living area. So because this space can be, you know, utilized from both directions, it's nice to have this option to turn your TV. Now, right next to the TV, there's this door, and that is your bathroom, and I will show you that in a second, because before that, we will explore the additional storage. As I mentioned, there's plenty of storage in this room. We do have wardrobe right here with additional 2 doors. There's no drawers in this one, it's just the 2 doors, and all this space will be your hanging space. So you basically have 2 hanging rods right there, one on the bottom, one on the top, plenty of space to hang your stuff. There's also a hanging nooks here, so that's very nice. You have your desk here with the chair, so that's very nice. Hello friends. Convenient to get ready for a night out, or of course if you need to work like I do from ship, so that's very nice. You have 2 US plugs right here. You have, I think, let's check. No, I don't think it's a USB. Not sure what that is, but you do have European outlet right here. This is your switch for the mirror, because the mirror has all this circular round and light around it, so that's very nice. And this table, like I showed you many times before in the other rooms, let me show you this, it can be moved around. So if, for example, you would like to take it out, slide it out, and put it maybe closer to your sofa, or to your armchair, or to your even bed, you can definitely decide where you want this table to be, because it's meant to serve you around the different areas in the room. Now, next to the desk, we can find this commode or storage unit. The waters you see on top is actually something that I pre-ordered, because this cruise is actually with my parents. I invited them over to spend some time with me, so we made sure that we stay hydrated. We have those water pre-ordered, but underneath you can find additional storage. We have a drawer right here where you can find your hair dryer. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 additional drawers. The top one here is a little bit more shallow. That's where you can find your napkins and, of course, the morning breakfast menu. And we also have 3 drawers right there, much deeper. Now, behind this door next to that, it's where we will find our fridge. And with Royal Caribbean, those fridges do not come pre-stocked, so you can actually use this to cool, maybe if you have a bottle of wine or something like that. Now, across this unit, we have the sofa, and as mentioned, because I'm traveling with my parents this time, I'm actually the one who'll be utilizing this area. So this is your sofa. It's also a sleeper, and it can open into the queen, as I showed you before, and it actually can accommodate 2 people. It's a little bit on a firm side, but still very comfortable. I do enjoy the wall art we have here. A very cute elephant right there. And a lady in a boat, very cute. Hope I will not be in that boat. I'm just kidding. Just because the ship should keep sailing and not sink. But we do have this light, I would call it the reading light, right above the sofa. You have the switch for it right here. But as mentioned before, this whole area above the sofa has additional storage. Now that's where they put some extra pillows here. I assume that we're probably going to utilize it for clothes and remove the pillows out later. But yes, you have additional storage if you have more people here and you have more stuff. Now, what I do enjoy with this room is that, as you can see, this is again a standard so-called ocean view room, but it has a sitting area. So right here we can find an armchair, an ottoman, and a huge window. This window is probably about, I would say, well, probably my height, about 5'8" or so. And of course, 2 curtains that can be closed there. So this whole space, honestly, Royal Caribbean, I just wish maybe you could put additional armchair there. Would be just very, very nice, because there's plenty of space. But that is your living space. Now, let me turn you around and I will show you how the bathroom looks like. Now, the bathroom is pretty standard for most of the rooms on the ship. This is probably what you're going to find in most of the interior ocean view balcony rooms. So let's take a look. This is your bathroom. This one is located, as you can see, pretty much in the middle of the room. But yeah, this is it. So we can find right here pretty big mirror. It's of course plenty of light. We do have the sink right there, some extra countertop. We do have 3 shelves right there. 1, 2, 3. On the top we can find the electrical plug for a shaver, and of course you have some extra storage here underneath. There is a very long shelf. We have the walk-in shower right here, and it's very generous in size, but this is pretty much what we can find in most newer ships on Royal Caribbean. So we have, of course, the handheld shower right there, the all-in-one Salt and Breeze products by Royal Caribbean. We have 2 shelves for your personal items that you bring, and of course we have the footrest below if you would like to utilize that. We do have some hooks here on the wall. I don't see any drying rod or those extendable ones, but you do have the hooks right here on the wall, as well as outside here, outside of the shower. So that's very nice. I can say that the shower is huge, but it feels very spacious. I don't see any problem with this one. I mean, it's a very standard size for balcony rooms. Now, of course, on the door you can find 2 additional hooks right there, so plenty of space to store your stuff. Now let me show you the view. We are located on deck number 11, and the view is slightly to the side of the ship, again because of how it's laid out. But this is our view from deck number 11, front of the ship. We can see Costa ship right in front of us. We're still at the port before we're leaving. And I'm not sure reflection can show you that, but the helicopter pad is right there underneath. So that's very cool. I'm very excited to see all the views as we sail away. But yeah, let me take you for a last turn around so you can see the whole vibe of the room and the size of it, which is very, very spacious. Well, friends, as you probably heard, those are announcements going on before we leave in Italy on the 2 weeks crossing to US as the end of the season for Odyssey comes and she moves towards United States for the Caribbean. But this room, as you saw, is very unique. I'm very glad I was able to catch it simply because I think it's incredible value for money. I mean, this room is not cost any more, from when I was at least booking it, from any other ocean view room, but it is much bigger, much more spacious. This ocean view is just, it's incredible. I'm not sure about the moving of the ship and you know how seasick I potentially might be, but I have stickers. Let's not worry about that. But yes, this is very exciting because especially when you share in room with other people, as I am this time with my family, with my parents who flew over to Italy and will be staying with me in the States. Very excited for that. But yeah, this is incredible to have all this extra space, just, you know, to have a better cruise. Of course, there is no balcony, but you can't have it all. And sometimes you just want to save a little bit more and maybe spend some extras or maybe specialty dining or other things you would like to do on board. So yeah, this is something that I would highly recommend to do, especially if you can catch one of those rooms. As far as I know, there's almost, I think there's 2 on every deck. So the front of the ship, each corner will have one of those rooms. So this is very, very nice to have. Of course, as always, if you have any questions, recommendations, if you experienced this room for yourself in the past or anything you would like to share, please don't forget to do that below. Don't forget to subscribe so I can keep doing everything I'm loving doing every day and sharing my adventures with you. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. I'm your Hedge.